Having a nice warm cup of green tea. Having a nice warm cup of green tea, are we? Just gonna do the Russell Brand shit right out of the gate. Merry Christmas, Core. Fair, fair. How are we doing in chat today, huh? Hello there. Naomi Francis drinking a cup of tea in it. Felt real as hell. It's chai time. It's me, Mordred. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Happy belated Squadles. Happy belated solstice. Happy early new year. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You as well. I'm actually, you know what? Tea sounds good as hell. I'm going to go put on a pot real quick. Put on a nice hot cuppa. Nice hot cuppa. How are we doing? How's it going? Thank you for 50 viewers. We haven't had, has anybody donated yet? I think usually somebody has, but it's not showing up on the mini feed, so I'm assuming no. Yeah, there's more files accidentally released, and you can unredact yourself. Squadles, my spouse got an electric kettle from her aunt. I'm more excited about that than the prospects of any gifts coming my way. There's a certain point you reach in adulthood where people giving you shit that's useful is the coolest thing you can get, even if it's like a $20, $30 thing. And I just walked lady and she decided she has not had enough attention. I'm gonna try and not crinkle that. No donos yet? Okay. I just wanted to make sure. I'm not misanthropic. I'm very sorry for you. I tried to donate $20. Huh. Let me see if maybe it's just not showing up on my stream. I'm not asking people to donate. I want to make sure. I want to be clear about that. I am not trying to pressure people to donate. I just want to make sure if people do, I'm able to call it out. I tried to dono. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything on mine. Maybe it'll take a little while. Cause like my thing is already ahead because it says I have 50 viewers on Streamlabs. Some news rag describing selecting the redacted text as a hack. Boomer coded. Boomer coded. Oh my gosh. And she was only, okay, never mind. Sorry, misanthropic. I read that wrong. I thought that said 2021. I was like, but no, it is better that it is a, I understand right now it feels like, you know, faint praise, but the best thing I think any animal can have is a long and healthy life with somebody who loves them and is able to give them comfort and security. Thank you, Dorotas, for $2. There we go. We're getting stuff from Dorotis there. Misanthropy is overrated. Aliens could like us. Thank you, Grinner? Question mark. I don't know if I've ever wanted to look like that, but thank you. I also wouldn't say I'm necessarily glam. I'm not doing anything. Yeah, we are the hog haters. Today, it is good eating. If you hate the hogs that run this fucking country, ooh, look, I'm not going to say anything is tangibly going to be done yet, but man, the shit coming out about the files is whoo. And we will get into all of it. It's Deradis. Oh, Deradis. Okay. I gotcha. Howdy. Hey, Horsefly King. Yeah, I kind of want to just get into it. I'm going to look really quick through, make sure I got all my stuff. Because we have just so many things going on. The Barry Weiss CCOT piece is like I don't remember, and it's kind of bound to happen that there's going to be these singularity events of news during the Trump admin because they're trying to censor and control and monitor speech in so many different ways that it's inevitable that multiple different strands are going to kind of be crisscrossing. Zoe the Fox Girl, do you believe the letter is real? It depends on what letter, because there are so many things that have come out today. But like worse somehow. HR Hundo, I think it's less that it's worse and more that we have more confirmation than ever and more shit is going to come out. Because here's the additional thing that I don't think a lot of people are taking into account is that, so in the last couple days, we've heard and seen of all the things that are getting unredacted, all the files that people are finding. First, it started that people were finding files that had been deleted. People found that Trump was in, whether by name or his picture, were in several files that were very quickly deleted. And then people found out that through some not very complicated magic, you can unredact a lot of the files, which is a fucking insane, like the oversight it takes to have like, excuse me, sorry, I'm still a little bit snotty even though I'm not sick anymore. The lack of oversight and planning and forethought it takes to hinge such a monumentally important task as, and when I say important, it's like, did nobody on their side care enough? Did nobody on their side like actually want to defend him? Because it's fucking, it's like, I don't know if it's, at this point, it could be incompetence. At this point, it could be willful, just people making it easier to unredact shit. It's, yeah, the PDFs, the pedophiles. No, the PDF files didn't actually redact. See, now when you're talking about Epstein and Trump, you have to be very specific whether you're talking about actual PDF files as in the computer file type or people like Trump and Epstein. It is it's code red right now for them in the White House. The things I would give to be a fly on the wall. Because the other part that's going to come out of this is that I can almost guarantee in the next couple days, in the next couple weeks, we are going to hear more and more Beltway insiders. We're going to hear more and more from anonymous aides, anonymous people going on the record of what they're hearing in the White House, the things that they're overhearing in meetings, things that are going to leak out to the press. That are, I'm I am willing to bet dollars to know it's going to fully confirm the suspicions of everybody, because at this point there is no way for them. They have made this such a massive boondoggle. There's no way for them to continue avoiding talking about it publicly. And they are going to continue. Like Trump is not what is the alternative now? Like, does Trump just go, yeah, okay, I was in the files, and like, no, he's going to continue doubling down like everybody else. Exactly. Wild antic. If you're in the Trump admin, this is the moment to try and resign and distance as fast as possible. I think a lot of, well, I don't know if a lot of people are going to do it, but enough people are going to do it. Oh my gosh, yeah. That's been one of my favorite contingents. Is the people who have been like, yes, checkmate liberals. You thought Trump would be in the files, but it was actually Bill Clinton. And it's not anywhere near it. First off, fuck Bill Clinton. I said this on last stream. I don't give a shit about Bill Clinton. Throw him in the prison right next to Trump. But all the shit that is revealed, quote unquote, revealed, is nowhere near as damning as the stuff that people are now finding has been hidden about Trump and Epstein. It's just oof. Oof. Oh yeah, his new distraction is to announce a new Navy warship. Fuck, man. Yeah, let me look up the Trump. Because in the last day, there's been 2 stories from the admin. And both of them reek of such, well, in different directions. One of them reeks of pure desperation. One of them reeks of absolutely not catching the temperature of the room. 2D Synctum, thank you for $20. Second tries the charm. I did get it this time. Also, let's not forget that they were required by law to reveal the entire list. I doubt there's any remedies for this either. So this is just corruption at work. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. And here's the other thing, is that as it continues to roll on, and as more people try and find the redactions and the things that were taken away or hidden or obfuscated, more and more of their excuses just completely unravel. They're just bullshit. Like, it's just, why, if all of the one thing they said, there was politically, names were politically, they didn't want to endanger them politically, which I don't give a shit about. Thank you so much, Violet Left. Holy shit, for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And oh my gosh, Canadian Goose, thank you for super chatting. $5 Canadian. It's so sad and infuriating to see Trump cultists just thinking the accidental file release was some sort of Democrat hoax. So mindlessly stupid. I think there's a little bit of lag. It's not too bad, is it? Z Gamer, thank you very much for following. Remember, by the way, if y'all haven't followed over on Twitch, we are almost to 10K followers on Twitch, and I don't plan on getting to that before the end of the year. But my big goal next year is to reach 10 and then 20K followers on Twitch. If y'all don't know, I'm going to be streaming a lot more, so keep that in mind. If you haven't liked and followed all that stuff, be sure to hit those buttons. Thank you again. Excuse me, Violet Left. And give me 1 second. I am going to go pour that tea, and then we're going to be getting on to spilling the tea. Hello, dog. Hello, little pup. Hello, little pup. that's delightful. Oh, that is delightful. Woo-ha! Got your wall in check. Hitting on shit that make you break your neck. Pluto Crystal, thank you very much for following. What? You don't get tea. I fed you multiple times this morning already. You are fine. God, this cat. Also, the smoke is on the stream. Holy shit. In case you doubted how hot the tea is. Because it's hot. It's hot. Get to 10K followers on Twitch in 9 days. Hey, if y'all wanna help, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get it. I am unfortunately, so I do want to give some updates on other big videos. I no longer think the Destiny video is going to come out this year. Just because I had to basically take 2 additional days from being sick. I had a family function that kind of knocked me out for a day. So I still have yet to, and I probably won't do it today. I still have yet to record it. And then there's a whole bunch of, actually it's Steam. Okay, nerds. Okay, easy there. I know it's Steam. What? You want to be one of the science people too, miss? And so I think my next big videos are going to be coming out in January, which is great for me. Going to kick it off strong. My video essay on, so the Destiny script is done. The script for the Floating Rocks video is almost done. And that's going to be longer than I thought it would be. I was expecting like 20 minutes. It's probably going to be closer to like half hour, 40 minutes. And then after that, I have a assortment of other videos ranging in size that I will be working on and announcing more as they kind of become more finalized and fleshed out. But if you would like to help me be able to maintain a release schedule, is Destiny the horse sex guy? No, that's Vosh. Somehow another debate pervert. No, Destiny is the Sex Pestiny is the name of the game. Y'all will learn. Y'all will know. If you don't know Destiny, it's going to be just like the Brianna Wu piece. I think a lot of people are going to walk away from it being like, damn, I actually feel really sorry for this person. And a lot of other people will be like, damn, I wish I never heard about this person. But yes, so those are in the works. I am working on trying to basically get the ball rolling best I can to be able to just hit the ground running really hard next year. Really hard next year. And like I said, if y'all want to help out at all, we will be... oh, also, Johnny Viral, there is... if you want to start putting Potted Talk back in the rotation, Bugs and I spoke recently, my friend Bugs Matrix and I, and we will be getting back to doing Potted Talk in some form in the coming year. These animals are driving me crazy right now. All right, let me see what else we got going on. Oh yeah, let's go. There we go. So, as the rest of the world can you stop? These animals are driving me crazy right now. Hey, Tony. You gonna do an episode in time for Lorben Eclipse? So we will probably do one, she's so talkative. Oh my gosh. We'll probably do one around the time of Lorwyn's release, catching up on everything. But yeah, I want to talk about these minor things. Who's my dog having a conversation with? Herself? Anybody who's listening? I don't fucking know. No, we gotta talk about the ships. Trump said the new Golden Fleet, which by the way, the more you get into like even Fox News, which ostensibly is a conservative outlet now, it's so clear how unserious even the writers take this shit, because it has gone from having like so many of the tones, the tenor of these articles has gone from this kind of fawning nationalistic admiration to this just kind of like, now they're being written with just the resigned passiveness of the same way when I worked at Game Informer, we used to write press release, like little blurbs about this game is coming out this time and it features this and here's some screenshots. Like that's it. Trump unveils Golden Fleet of Navy battleships, touts them as more powerful than any ever built. Trump said the new Golden Fleet of battleships would expand U.S. naval power and speed up defense production. It's just so many things here. Probably the biggest is that this is a very obvious attempt to distract from the fact that, and we're gonna get to the Epstein files and everything that's being revealed about this person being a literal, actual pedophile. Yeah, no, exactly, Slappy Meats. From Daddy's home to yeah, so he said this now. Dr. Barbara Dede worked at Game Informer. I was an intern for 4 months in 2017 before I worked at Rely on Horror as a journalist for 2 years, 3 years. Yeah, it's Riverboat Jack also we were not interns at the same time, but we were both Game Informer interns at one point or another. So Trump announced a new fleet of ships Monday known as the Golden Fleet. It's all so fucking stupid. It's all so stupid. As you know, we're desperately in need of ships. Our ships are, some of them have gotten old and tired and obsolete, Trump said, flanked. Again, like, usually there might have been a little bit of editorializing before. Like, there might have been a little bit of iterating and be like, our ships, or some of them are tired and old. But now they just write out all the dumb shit he says exactly as he says it. It's so good for me. Flanked by Marco Rubio, Pete Hegseth, and John Phelan. I'm just going to say Phelan. It's more fitting. Blah, blah, blah. In an address from his Mar-a-Lago estate, great. Renderings behind the president showed the new Trump class, including one named the USS Defiant. It doesn't escape me that the irony of him naming a massive class of vessel after himself, which in the past is not generally seen as a compliment. If you say somebody is like a ocean tanker, a cruise liner, maybe, I don't know. I think that's funny. We haven't built battleship since 1944. These cutting-edge vessels will be some of the most lethal surface warfare ships other than our submarines, which is not, it's not a submarine. If it's on the surface. If it's a surface ship, it's not a submarine. Trump said the Navy would immediately start procuring 2 ships, working up to 10 and eventually 20 ships to 25 in total, and would aim to have the first within 2.5 years. Each ship would displace more than 30,000 to 40,000 tons. Great. It is. Oh my God. No, it's a fucking, like, it's, oh, it's so good. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at it. This is like a Tekken PS1 victory screen. Like, that's the quality we're looking at here. All right, give me a second. Let me, Tekken. This is where they fucking got those renders. The same cats who made the Tekken screens. Like, look at the this shit, indistinguishable. Look at that. Indistinguishable from quality. Tie the battleship announcement to a broader push to accelerate U.S. defense production. I'm sure. Oh, major defense contractors. Wow. Amazing. Okay. So, in case you're wondering, what would we use ships for? Like, the reason that we haven't had, even though we've had multiple wars, multiple incursions and invasions and all that shit since 1994, the reason why we haven't had a lot of ships is because there's not a lot of naval warfare going on these days that the stuff we have can't already accomplish. The only reason to move forward with this is building aggression. When other countries build fleets, it is cause for international alarm from the Western world. When we do it, it's apparently just super chill and nothing is wrong and don't worry about it. Thank you, Pack 1996 for $10. Command and Conquer, Lick and Render about to take the fight to naught. Cosmic 594 Grifter, someone's profiting off this. Yeah, the war economy. Magar, not to get too fucking Kojima with it. Magar, thank you for $5. Next, he'll erect I don't want to think about Trump erecting anything. Giant gold-plated statue of himself getting handsy with the Statue of Liberty. Oh, don't. Dream Paradise LLC, thank you for subscribing. Don't put that in my head because that feels like manifesting. That feels like manifesting that. Wild Antic, Laura Loomer has begun distancing herself? Oh, I want to see that. What'd she say? That's so good for me. Dedicated office to oversee maritime. It's just, yeah. Oh. Thank you, Wild Antic. Oh, that's so good for me. War's changed. Let's see. Newsweek, December 23rd. Trump ally Laura Loomer says Democrats, quote, were right about some conservatives being Nazis. Oh, man. Damn. So this is after AmFest, where a bunch of... So people have been showing off some of the... And we have one of the Nazi dorks who was at AmFest. And people have been... I want to say... People have been hand-wringing about it in a way that is kind of dumb. Not that there are like, oh, no, don't fucking, call attention to the Nazis there. But those same cats were at CPAC. I recorded them. I spoke with some of those dipshits.
No. Well, I'm going to do it anyway.
They were at the Trump fucking election in D.C. It's their whole thing. The Groyper sect, who is not Nick Fuentes, the person who's too fucking chicken shit to actually go outside, but includes people like, I saw his stupid little fucking face there. Ryan Sanchez. Ryan Sanchez is there. And Ryan Sanchez was with this woman propaganda guy, and this is the thing that a lot of people have probably seen of him getting smacked the fuck up. We love dark woke. They will suffer bigger election losses in 2026 and 2028. Yeah, honey. So here's where that comes into effect. Divisions within the Republican Party were on display during Turning Point USA's AmFest over the weekend as prominent conservative influencers sparred over issues including Israel and anti-Semitism. She called for the GOP to have moral clarity in a post Monday evening, writing it is not okay to brainwash American youth into hating Jewish people and Christian Zionists. Quote, I'm not going to turn a blind eye to a digital pogrom that is quickly turning into real-world physical violence and death. I don't care about being kept out of the club. We need people who stand on principles with moral clarity. She accused Tucker, the former Fox News host who has been an Israel critic, of trying to have a hostile takeover of the GOP to destroy MAGA and redefine the GOP into modern-day Hitler Youth with a drizzle of Sharia law on top. She can't even infight with people she agrees with without doing like anti-Muslim sentiment. Which is ultimately what this is, by the way. Like, this is just her re-peddling her Zionist fucking talking points. She is doing the thing that rabid Zionists have been doing for years now, where they are painting anybody who criticize Israel at any level as being in all the same group of Nazi-aligned anti-Semites, which is not true. And I feel it's almost disingenuous to even engage with it, because it's so obviously bad faith that she's putting it out there and framing it in this way. Because the truth of the matter is that there are people who are legit fucking Nazis at AmFest, but that is not everybody who just doesn't want all of our money going over to Israel shelling fucking Palestinians. Is it America first to take money from a foreign lobby so you'll send taxpayer dollars to that country? Even the question kind of answers itself. Obviously it isn't. That's not an attack on Israel. It's certainly not anti-Semitism, despite the efforts of many to claim that it is. It's just an obvious statement. That's Tucker. I do kind of want to see what happened with Ben Shapiro and... Huh. Oh, the National Review cheers for Ben Shapiro. Christ. Top conservative influencers repeatedly turned on each other at Turning Point USA's annual confab this past week while grappling with how to take on rising anti-Semitism and bigotry in the Republican Party. Oh, yeah, no, I saw Outlaw Witch. I saw the Samantha Full-Nike thing. This actually makes me wish that I had gone to this, because I think it would have been great. The sold-out gathering, which is billed as America Fest and held in Phoenix, was the first event of its magnitude since Charlie Kirk was shot and killed. Infighting points to deeper divides the party is struggling to address, particularly since many of its younger members have embraced Nick Fuentes, a white supremacist and Holocaust denier, and other extremist views. Quote, the conservative movement... Ben Shapiro, prominent conservative commentator, opened with a scathing takedown of a slew of Republican pundits, including some he accused of elevating conspiracy theories and anti-Semitism, which, like, yeah, they do. The conservative movement is, quote, the conservative movement is in danger from charlatans who claim to speak in the name of principle but actually traffic in conspiracism and dishonesty, Shapiro said. These people are frauds and they are grifters and they do not deserve your time. That is a fucking... That is so insane to say when you are starting off AmFest. It is such a incredible look, I feel, into... I really couldn't have made a better first foot forward for this event after Charlie Kirk's death, where everybody is... everybody's trying to hype it up. All of these people are trying to go. They're unironically singing the "We Are Charlie Kirk" and doing all this shit. Probably, I haven't seen that video yet. But then you have somebody come out on stage and just ruin the kayfabe, ruin the kumbaya by saying like, hey, none of us fucking like each other and none of us agree, and some of these people are grifters, but not me. And it's so good for me. It's so good for me. You cannot write a better arc to the sectioning, the way everybody is dividing themselves into these little tiny strata where this person is angry at this person for having ties to this person. It's all just it's this high school bullshit that is coming down around their ears. Robin Xavier, thank you for 2 months. Oh God, you're streaming. I can finally get some work done. I don't know if that is that your way of saying that you're just gonna leave me on in the background and not listen to what I say, dog. You said. There you go, goofball. Throughout his remarks on Thursday, Shapiro chewed out Candace Owens for promoting baseless trash about Kirk's murder, blasted Megyn Kelly for failing to hold Owens accountable, criticized Tucker for his normalizing of Fuentes, and derided Steve Bannon as a former PR flack for Jeffrey Epstein. Whoa. I haven't actually watched the video yet. We might have to watch Benji's background queen. Oh, background queen. Okay. Yeah, no, people are telling me like, and here's the thing is, and I've talked about this before. Actually, I talked about this most recently in, I think it was, I was talking to Rosa on the podcast we were doing, where we have talked about before how Ben Shapiro is one of the few people that I feel like you could have, even though I think he's dumb and wrong about a lot of shit, he's one of the few people who you could have, I feel, a actual casual conversation. Like, if you did not know who Ben Shapiro was, I feel like you could have a friendly conversation at like a cafe or in an elevator ride or something and not know that he's, dedicated his life to a craven social project. And I feel like this to me proves that Ben Shapiro isn't really a grifter. Like there is a desire for ideological sanctity, for uniformity, and for like a clearness of vision that he particularly really advocates for and always has. And it is unshifting. It is like, when you actually think about the ramifications of like what his capitalist utopia would look like, downright psychotic. But from his point of view, from his frame of reference, it's the best way to go. His speech patterns would just piss me off. DD is a destroyer. Actually, I have been told such things. So throughout his remarks, I'm gonna go get my headphones because they're charging, and then we're gonna watch some of that. Oh no, did I not? Oh wait, no, I did. Cool. Hey baby. Hey baby. Thank you. Thank you. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Hey, stop. All right. There we go. Okay, why? Try restarting my device? What the fuck? What the hell, dude? Alrighty, so is that, damn it, dog. All right, how about now? YouTube has been okis. What does OBS say about dropped frames? Stream quality is good. 0.3% dropped frames. I don't want to fucking... Why, dude? Just a reminder, Lewiston sucks. I am sorry you have to be in Lewiston. That is a fucking nightmare. Why? Why is my motherfucking...